the need to argue for? Scandalous, facts been ratchet. Baby mom mad cause I'm fucking on this bad bitch. $1,000 knots I've been stuffing in my mattress. Facts, bag, holes, paper, with paper or plastic. Yeah, I'm a savage. Nasty, toxic, ratchet. Bipolar, angry, unhappy. More than one baby's daddy. Bitch, what's happening? Bitch, I'm a savage. Nasty, toxic, ratchet. Bipolar, angry, unhappy. More than one baby's daddy. Bitch, what's happening? Walking out of TJ Maxx's.
Yeah.
Scandalous air, brush my face on they Air Maxes. Bad bitch with baggage and two angry baby daddies. And she married to a nigga doing time up in Cali. Hottest thing moving, me and her double duo. She got coke, I got Molly. About to take a flight to Pluto. Room. About to sprinkle all this coke up in her cooler. Watch this dog hoe turn into a bitch like Cujo. I'm a savage. Nasty, toxic, ratchet. Bipolar, angry, unhappy. More than one baby's daddy. Bitch, what's happening? Bitch, I'm a savage. Nasty, ratchet. Bipolar, angry, unhappy. More than one baby's daddy. Bitch, what's happening? Bitch, I'm lit, yeah, it's facts. And any bitch I get is dick, they still attached. Dick is good, see it bulging out through sweats. I caught it case in jail, but now I'm back. She chose to find now I'm here, she want me back. Her baby's daddy follow me back. You trying to follow me, where you at? Bitches pulling up, they listening to facts. Taking over at this music, where you at?
Hey. Slow. Patience. Hello, everyone. This is COLFAX-19. It is season 3, episode 27 of the Tight Show. Everyone. On today's episode, I'm going to explain to you why it is when a woman cheats. Yeah. Understand, I am not talking about all women, okay? Oh yeah, and by the way, I'm also going to explain to you why once they cheat, they'll always be on a full lover. So, if you or binge watching me later, I accept those. So, is it worse when a woman cheats, right? Yes, it is. And that is because when a woman cheats, she's going in with a 100-round drum of emotion. She's coming with her full infinity clip. She's going to take the time out to put her emotion into it. Obviously, because you were the person she was investing in. She was falling for you. You did something for her. So when she cheats, it's with full emotion from the beginning to the end. A smart man will understand that. But understand, my people, it is different when a man cheats, because a guy will cheat with 100% no emotion involved, period. Whereas the woman is almost polar opposite, which sort of explains why a big percentage of, let's say, for example, prostitutes will be so fucked off in the head and bipolar. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at the big percentage of emotion and energy they're steering and passing around through all those tricks. You see what I'm saying? That's certainly too much to handle for the woman, which also coincides with my theory of once they cheat or go to the relationship dark side, as I like to call it, they'll always be an unfaithful lover. Okay, so stay tuned. Allow me to puff for a second, right? I've already touched you enough. If not, then, hey, you'll go fuck with somebody else that talks about relationship issues. So allow me to convince you in the moments that you give me of why she won't stop cheating. Now, if any of this fits your girl, dog, I mean, hey, that's on you, man. So, number one, she's always going to have too many options. Period. And because of that, she's going to feel an entitlement. Now, I'll explain to you. And this is what I mean. Chicks are going to have way more options in their phone than the average dude by far. If you don't believe that, something's wrong with you. So this is a big percentage higher of a reason why women see the easy route to this. they revert back to it immediately. Oh, this nigga, da, 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 da. Well, it don't matter. I'm gonna go to this, you know what I'm saying? He, da, 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 you know what I'm saying? Men would too, so I don't blame them for that. So to them, it's like an entitlement. So that's what I mean by that. Imagine all the different guys in their phone, most with no real game at all. A couple of them do have some, a little bit of something, game and stuff. Giving your bitch tips, tactics, and all the other shit on how to sink your battleship. That's what goes on when your girl's a cheater. Period. That's what fuels them initially, a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Think they got motherfucking coaches and defensive coordinators giving them all types of plays on the bullshit they're running to them of what you did. You know what I'm saying? Because they couldn't control you necessarily. So you got to understand that. Now, when you come to the grips of understanding these components, then you'll be able to move like an alpha, or at least like a grown adult man, you know what I'm saying? And I don't mean the adult man thing as far as that. Scratch that. I make mistakes as a host. So, but as alpha, yeah, you're not going to allow that. So, that's why, most likely I'm talking about, and don't let me, and so listen, don't let me go deeper, because if she got multiple social media accounts on her phone, please, you're done. So if I'm telling you she got that promiscuousness and she's on social media like a motherfucker, she belongs to the streets. That's why most likely the person I'm talking about is either in a relationship right now with a chick where they ain't cheating, but she seems to keep making him work harder in the relationship. Quit forgiving her, dog. What you think she's doing that for? It's to keep you at ease, man. That's the way women think emotionally. It's emotional chess. If she's going over the top with certain shit and making you work harder in the relationship and you really ain't cheating, she is. Stay with me now. Oh, we've got to, sometimes bitches don't care if they feel a dude isn't going anywhere, or if she knows she could get away with cheating. Right. Exactly. You touched, you know what? Keek 206. Oh, hey, girl. Hey. You supposed to be on YouTube, too. I'm about to upload this to YouTube, so make sure you go and replay this. Go one of my one-liners. So stay tuned. See, I have more people that's supposed to know. They don't like me being on Instagram, but I don't care. See, I do this for the filming. You see? Then I upload it. Slam dunk it. You gotta remember, episodes is numbers. Okay. Number 2. This is how you know when she's lost. You see what I'm saying? What do I mean? How does your woman identify with herself? Ask yourself that. You got to understand that when a woman does, she's on you for the rush. You know what I'm saying? The thrill, the excitement, and the orgasmic dopamine release. That has a big component in too. So more than anything, her needs to be founded and stable. It has to, mentally too, a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But more than likely, you want her to have been raised by both parents so that you kind of don't go through that. Because when you receive a young lady in your life that one or the other parents are out, that scars them. You see what I'm saying? Which sends them into another vortex of that avenue where that category of women fit. And they all have the same story. You see what I'm saying? And a woman deals with it different from men. We look at shit like soldiers in the battlefield. God damn it, they don't. So you gotta know what type of man. You know what I'm talking about? So get that. So you gotta report this. You know what I'm saying? You gotta help her find herself if you've got enough time and enough inside of you, if that's what you're here for. Some of y'all ain't here for that. Some of y'all here to just run over the bitch, use it, and show them how much of a slime ball you are. It's what's meant for you in life. That's why a lot of bitches talk bad about certain niggas, you dumb baby daddies and dumb husbands and dumb niggas and dumb whatever, because they lose interest in what they invested in because it's not interesting. So something of interest that's not interesting isn't a good investment, is what I'm saying to you. Okay, now you, like I said with the both parents thing, you kind of want both parents. Now I ain't gonna lie, I just happen to be a lucky nigga that ran into a hoe that got both parents and still act whack. Yeah, so it happens. This is what I'm trying to tell you. You got to understand that life ain't perfect. So you already know. What's up, girl? Yep, it's all love. So now when I say stuff about the parent thing, I say that because they need that male embodiment by them growing up. This knocks a small percentage of her having daddy issues out the way for you in the future, man. Okay, number 3. Always remember, if a woman does not love herself, she's not going to be able to love you, dog. Duh. She'll look for it in a physical form instead. So that means she's going to be attracted to the guy with the deep stroke. You know, the guy that's good in bed, the guy that lays the pipe. Why do I say this? Not because I'm trying to diss on this person that I'm speaking of. Because she falls for this type of guy because she's searching for love in a physical form internally. You know what I'm saying? These type of things happen. I run into these type of women every day. Which in my opinion, this sort of lady I'm speaking of either doesn't like herself or she's not too proud of who she's become. That's up to you to help her. But you got to identify with these type of things. So if I'm telling you what type of woman this person is and you got that type of woman in front of you, how have you not examined this? How have you not analyzed it? Do you not care? Then why do you prepare? And then scream out in front of your homies how she's unfair. Okay. Now, when she does this, you got to kind of understand that. You got to, I don't know what type of scientist you are with women. I know what type I am. I'm a professor. So, and a DJ. And so now I'm speaking. Now, when I speak about this, like I said, she doesn't like herself and all this. It doesn't mean I'm talking bad about, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to remember, this will always make her vulnerable. This is the battery to her engine. You got to think, women build something. They're great builders, construction engineers, because they build things. Why you think they always got 10 things to start off? You called 2 weeks ago. I seen the post you did on Facebook. You accepted it. You buy this so petty ass shit. That because they build. That's them building. Understand your hoe, man. So what I'm saying to this is you won't be able to stop this no matter what you do, no matter how good you lay the pipe. If you got one of these type of bitches, that don't mean nothing. That's because she needs some form of dysfunctionality in order to feel normal. And so that's what she uses it for. You better understand it. So now I'm moving along. This is my favorite. This one right here is my favorite. This right here is my favorite. I swear it's my favorite. Oh shit, that's my favorite. It's called the opposites behavior, right? This is when you got a bitch, right? My bad. It's when you got a bitch, right? And you both beta male ass niggas, man. You old beta male ass niggas. I swear to God. You be having your girl, and she just keep doing this shit, and you think she got the little ass or something, and just she's riding a little Kia or Honda. I don't give a fuck. Them cars is all the same if they ain't a Bugatti or a Rolls Royce. Now, and whatever it is, but she's doing you bad, dog. And you keep staying around, nigga. You keep posting up, nigga. You keep grounding your feet there, nigga. Like a flamingo. You just all up in the muddy waters. Just nigga, stop. Gosh, so this is my favorite one because I call it opposites behavior, and this also coincides with understanding that you cannot control someone's behavior. Quit thinking that you got the magic stick, the magic tongue, the best talk, and you hear me? I'm gonna say it one more time. And that's exactly what she's hearing, nigga, when you try to come with that old emotional, good stuff that probably good nutrient, but nigga, she gonna tell you, and shoot that sexual, seductual shit you fall for like a beta, simp boy, and then she's off to the next move. So, understand you can't control someone's behavior. If she's saying one thing, but her actions are the total opposite, you fit this statistic. This means your girl has a pattern, and obviously you allow it. That's on you. You're never going to be able to trust this type of person, this woman. You're never going to be able to trust, period. So a lot of you guys, see, this is the thing. A lot of you guys have a gullible spot whenever it comes to a woman, to where when she start talking to you, acting all sad, playing the victim, acting all that out, that's the time that she uses her mouth and her emotion to try and convince you of something. And you guys fall for it and jump straight into simp mode. Mm-hmm. What I gotta do, baby? You turn into a fireman. Nigga, you gotta understand. I'm not saying don't do this. I'm not saying don't do that. But you gotta know when it's time to do that, when it's important. I said when it's important. When it's important. When do the president speak, nigga? When it's important. He don't do nothing else, nigga. You ain't gonna see his face for nothing else unless it's important. So niggas start thinking about yourself like that. That's what's wrong with you niggas. You niggas is playing like janitors. You niggas are screaming bosses, but what I see is janitors. So now with that, like I said, you guys got that gullible spot. Quit it. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like, you niggas jump into simp mode so quick that you make it hard for niggas that real niggas be having the bitch and be knowing the bitch from beginning to end, especially niggas that are street niggas and game orientated and infested with this ism. Nigga, we come on, man. Knock it off. So when you be down here detailing these bitches, man, you already know what the kinship of the situation and dynamic an hour into her wordplay, man. That's why we shut the fuck up and let them talk, man. You know what I'm talking about? I know when to talk and I know when to walk. I know when to hold them and I know when to fold them. Period. And then when it comes to that type of shit, you got to be able to analyze and read shit good, nigga. Period. So now, also with niggas is, but you really got to look at her actions. That's what I will say. You got to look at her actions. Because they're always different when this is what I will say. This is when you know she going to switch up. You can look at her, whatever she doing or saying, but they always change up right when the tears stop. See, that's the most confusing thing to guys about women. In my opinion, it's their ability to play depressed, to play sad, to play victim, and then turn around and act extremely confident whenever she has you. Fucking chicks, man, they're fucking fire. They attract me by the masses. How can they not with what I just explained to you? Yeah. So with that, you got to understand this with women. Why do you think niggas, man, pull bitches on a mass scale more than some niggas? Niggas like, man, you just, but at the same time, the person that got it, that's hearing the person praise him, and I'm gonna use me as the example for the guy, right? Just the top guy. I be hearing some people, and I be knowing they can do the same thing that I'm saying. So I'm like, nigga, I'm telling you, I just told the bitch this, and then I didn't care about if she said no. That's all it bases down to. And some of these guys be so, I don't know where their mind is. That's another segment, but it's just like, what do you have? What are you here to lose out of a no or a whatever the other person's rebuttal is going to be? You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, men get confused with that shit, man, with women, and that's where they got the most game with us by far. And I'm gonna get that to them. I call that opposites behavior. So always remember, soon as you go soft on her and then jump back into simp mode, she gonna revert to the same behavior, and that's why you can't control it. Because it's repetitive, nigga. She already got that shit down like Jackie Joyner Kersey, nigga. Them is laps. Pyong, 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 pyong. You see what I'm saying? I understand this with women also. And knowing a cheating hoe, man, when they're infatuated with someone else, they're going to want to know more about you. So, period, if you got a bitch that you think is cheating or halfway cheating, if you see something or hear or seen on a DM and she's infatuated with another nigga, that's the next nigga she's getting ready to cheat on you on, nigga. So keep letting your moves be her leverage. Hey, I be laughing at some of you dumb niggas sometimes, man. So, now you got to think. They want to know more about you because they're soaking info in to gain an emotional attachment with you before she give you the yams. Duh, you know that's what hoes do, man. When they jocking, they're asking questions with all the options. COLFAX, you was da-da-da-da-da. They be already knowing the answer. They just want to hear you say it in a slick way. You know what I'm talking about? Duh. Ain't you the Gucci wearing street bandit? COLFAX, man, come on, man, duh. You know what colors I stay dripped in 90 days in a row, red, black, green, huh? But anyway, that's old me. So like that type of shit right there will captivate, and that's when you activate. But you got to know when you got a cheating hoe, man. And I just given you and gave you and am giving you the good game on how to know it, man. So soak it. Like with that shit like about gaining info and stuff. Yeah, that's what they do. When they're asking questions, they're just trying to gain an emotional attachment off what you're gonna tell them. So any dudes that's out there questioning you that you see in your girl's DM, FaceTime, or you see a nigga Zoom calling, that's because they want, if a nigga's asking you and you're a female, that's because they want pleasure from you. They just want to feel you out real quick. Because niggas is dogs, don't get it fucked up. They'll pull out their dick with a blindfold on their eye and be like, oh. They won't give a fuck. Nigga, I do that too, nigga. So what? The whole point of it is when a man is doing what I'm saying, that's because they're more interested in you. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man will sex with no emotion, but the woman is going to go all in with nothing but emotion. So remember, y'all, once she starts cheating, she'll never stop, dog. I'm trying to tell you, because it controls her emotional fantasies, which justify insecurities for her doing it. This is season 3, episode 27 of The Tonight Show. I am your fine ass host, a pretty cool looking guy, and your MC millennial cult leader, COLFAX-19. Stay tuned. I will slam pack 2 or 3 more videos right now to YouTube. Thank you for being involved with this. Until tomorrow, ciao.